Good morning, students. Welcome back in your online class. Now I am going to share you the second video of the poem to an elementary school classroom in a slum, which has been composed by Stephen Spender. In this one poem, we have talked about the students, those who are sitting in the classroom, what they are doing and how they looked. Now we have to continue this poem within this video. Of twisted bones, reciting our father's gnarled disease. The boy who is stunned, that means dwarf, because of malnutrition. He is talking about that one student. He hired the twisted bones from his father, as well as reciting the father's gnarled disease. Gnarled disease, have you seen the movie I? In that one movie, you have seen the protagonist having the boils on his body, all the parts of the body. That is called a gnarled disease. The boy is suffering from the gnarled disease. His lesson from his desk. The boy is reciting his lesson from his desk at the back of the dim class. Dim class shows there is a less of electricity. That means no electricity, no light. That's why the classroom looks like a dark room. One unnoted sweet and young, his eyes live in a dream. One more student sitting in the classroom. At the back of the classroom, he is sitting and he is busy in watching a squirrel game. A squirrel playing a game on a tree which is in front of the other classroom. Of a squirrel game in tree room other than this. The question arises, what are the things in the school? The first two rooms and a tree. Where does the squirrel play game? On a tree. Sorry, in a tree. Now we have to revise the few words. Gusty waves, breezy winds. Pallor, I already told you, pale or dull face. Stunned, not fully grown due to the malnutrition. Gnarled, gnarled means knotted. I gave an example of a movie of I. Everybody knows the weeds, unwanted plants. Paper seeming boy, very thin, higher, the successor. Now the most important thing, the literary device of this stanza. First, simile. Children are compared with the rootless weeds. This is called a simile. Metaphor. Boy is compared with the paper as he is thin. Paper seeming boy. Repetition. Use of far to stress on the distance. That is repetition. You will see these literary terms in the stanza. Now we have to go through the next stanza. On sour cream walls, donations. Now we are going to talk about the donation. The people who visited in the elementary school, they donate something. What are the things? We have to make a list. On sour cream walls, donations. Cream walls, that means the walls has not been painted since long. Shakespeare's head. Shakespeare's head means there is a portrait of a Shakespeare. Cloudlets at dawn, dawn at the time of sun rising. Cloudlets at dawn, civilized doom, riding all cities. There is a painting in that one. Poet want to describe, there is a painting. In that painting, only the civilized city has been painted there. Where there the cloudless, less cloud would be there. Only dawn scene shows in that painting. Belled, one bell is in the classroom. Flowery Tylosis Valley, this is the name of the valley. It is situated in Austria. Open-handed map. In your geography classes, you have seen this type of map. Definitely your teacher taught you the maps with the open-handed map. Awarding the world its words, and yet for these, all these things showing the world is too big. But now there is a but for these students. But children, these windows, not this map, their world. Instead of the huge world, the children who are learning in elementary school, their worlds, their world restricted in the window of the classroom, because no teacher is there to teach them this is the world map, this is the Shakespeare's head, see the how huge world is, where all their futures painted with a fog. Painted with a fog, nobody is in the classroom to show the right path to them, so how they will move on the right path. Without education, how they will choose the new vocation to make themselves develop. A narrow street sealed in with a lead sky, the huge sky is there, but they are not able to see the sky because they live in tiny houses, their shades touch together, then they are not able to see the sky. Far, far from rivers, caves and the stars of world. See the condition of these children. They are not ready to come out from their slaves. They never visited the river, they never visited the caves, even they never learnt the stars of worlds. That means they never take the education because there is no teacher in the classroom. Now we have a look on the difficult words. Short and pleasance, donations, things given or received in a charity. Dawn, early morning time. The synonym of sunrising time and the antonym of the dawn is dusk. Civilized doom, here it means rising sun at the horizon, which is in the shape of a doom. Always remember, it shows the cultured people. Why the cultured people scenery placed in the classroom? Only the people who visited there, they want the children have to be cultured or civilized. Now thank you for this one video. We will continue with this poem in another video. Thank you.